My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
Today, we're playing Minecraft. Now, I play Minecraft a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So I know my thing, but I just want to kind of have a chill game that I can just kind of yap and just, you know what I'm saying, do shit in the background. I felt it's gonna be not only just good for creating content, more content, but it will make it so it's easier for me to. It'll be good for me, I think. Yeah. Okay. Foul thing. FT world. FT word. Just in case, you know? Is there a cave down there, too? What is this? Holy ravine. How deep does this thing go? Oh my god. See, now this is an ideal place. We have an entire cavernous underbottom and a beautiful upper bottom that will make it so that I can have a scenic view and a mine right underneath me. This game is so nice and peaceful. Okay, step one. Clear out these trees. Unfortunately, even though there's some beautiful trees in the back here, I need tools. So you will all have to go. What's that? Man, bro. You know, before like I actually started doing this shit, I was low-key like I did not know what I wanted to do. Like I spent a lot of time watching streamers. I've been watching Twitch since like 2018, and like when I made the decision, fucking why not? It was based off a decision like I had nothing else really going for me. I love this watching it. Why not? But as I'm doing it, I'm realizing I have a lot of knowledge about a lot of shit that I'm seeing, like whoever like starting to stream and they have issues with this and that and that. I just know because just my knowledge of just streaming. I know content. I know like what will pop, what will not pop. Like I know like you know when you're making clips, when you're posting shit, you want to post the best things, like the best things you have. Like for me, for example, when I first started making clips, like for my TikTok, at least that's like where I'm biggest. It was just GTA clips of just me having fun, where I showed it to my friends, they loved it, and I was like, okay, let me just post it on TikTok then. And then it started blowing up, and I was like, okay, well this is cool. But then I just kind of left it at that, and then just was just gonna focus on making those GTA clips, you know. And then I'm not gonna lie, I kind of had like a epiphany, like I think it was when like school was starting. Like I knew school was gonna start again. I'm in college. I hate college with a burning passage. It's like the worst place ever. I hate it. Like, I want out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of forced to because I don't have any other thing that will make it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you say, okay, I don't want to be in college anymore, you need to have a good reason not to be in college. You know, you can't just say, I just don't want to go. And then what? What, you do nothing or something? So I needed a good reason. And then I kind of came up with the fact that, like, this was the perfect route. I knew all about it. I loved it. I watched streamers a lot, you know, and that gave me a certain amount of knowledge that a lot of people lack. And at first, I was kind of like I was kind of bad at being on camera. Like it was very hard because you know that feeling when you feel like everyone in the house can hear you when you're talking in the mic or whatever. That's what it is, except it's true. So like I was like, you know what? Having to like do it only when no one's in the house or like it's just too much, bro. I can't do it. It's impossible for me. Everyone I'm seeing on the internet is just like screaming at all times. They're just doing longer hours so they can just do whatever they want. They can say what they want. They can, you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot easier. But then I realized like, bro, no matter the constraints, bro, I gotta try. This is something I love, and I have the opportunity to be in it, not just be an outsider. So why would I just give up that chance just on, like, you know, it's gonna be harder, a little harder for me. You know, it's okay, bro. My whole life is hard, bro. Every day I'm going through some shit, bro, and I hate it, bro. And I just get through it, cause you know, whatever, bro. So then I realized, why not just get that same attitude and put towards this, you know? Cause it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna be like, you hear tons and tons of times, constantly, like, oh, you're gonna stream to 0 viewers and no one's gonna watch you for like a long time, and you just gotta keep your head down and just work, right? And for a lot of people, they fell in love with the rewards of streaming. That's why every time I see someone is new and is trying to stream, they're always doing something that someone else did. They're trying to copy the method in order to blow up, but they're doing it so blatantly that, you know, in a market where it's filled with the same kind of content, they're never gonna stand out. And like, it's because honestly, they just kind of want the rewards of streaming. They want the money. They want the maybe even the attention, anything. They just want kind of the rewards of streaming. But hold on, let me move this out the way. Uh, this thing, yep. Go widget. Let me move it up so you can see my health bar. Anyway, they want to like. Oh, let me move my camera too. Like I was saying, they want the rewards of, like, you know, streaming. They don't want to actually, like, they not that they want it, but they don't they don't fuck with the process of it. They're not in love with the process of it. They don't understand the process of it. They don't understand why certain people blow up, why people do this, you know, why people gravitate towards certain things. So, holy shit, wait, I had a good idea. My bad. Uh, I do this. Make this a little bigger. Anyway, they 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 don't they don't understand the concept of it. They don't understand, like, there's like a certain math to it. There's a certain method to it, you know? And they just kind of copy what everyone else does, and honestly, the it's become oversaturated. The IRL content sphere has kind of become oversaturated, you know? And it's no one's fault. It's just like it's a lot easier than gaming or just, you know, a desktop where you have to, like, you know, especially if you're just starting out. Because what I noticed too is the reason I kept spamming VR chat, which you know, is like good way for you to get good clips. You know, don't get me wrong. VR chat is a good way to get clip. Holy shit, I'm dying. I need it. Sorry, Cal, but I'm gonna need to beat your fucking head in with this stick. Stay there. Stay there. And I'm not an expert on streaming or anything. I'm just giving my take on it because I spent a lot of time watching it. But it's a lot easier because the reason why I kept spamming VR chat is because the random interactions that you have with strangers and just other people kind of carry you through your awkwardness, right? For me, my earlier clips, no one really want to watch it because, yeah, I could be screaming, I could be, you know what I'm saying? But it's like my jokes or whatever I'm saying doesn't really stand out at all. Like, nothing I'm saying will make them click on it. I'm not incredibly funny, like, where everything I say is hilarious. My clips don't even pop off. But VR chat is good because you could just stand there and content will come to you. Just like in IRL, sometimes, you know, or you could walk in, someone could say something to you, you could talk to someone, you could do anything, you could try to get a girl's number, whatever it is, it's a lot easier, you know what I'm saying, than doing it the hard way. Like, you know, Queso, that guy, he did it the hard way. He just gamed, stood in front of a camera, and just did hard work. Holy shit. Okay, I think that's enough for him. He did just hard work straight up in order to get where he was, where he is. Just being himself, just straight personality, and it worked. And honestly, that is who I want to be like. I'm not gonna lie. Queso is exactly the type of streamer that I want to be like in the future, and it's for multiple reasons. But for one, the fact that he can do anything and just have like a steady amount of viewers is like such a underrated and amazing thing you can have. So many streamers I see nowadays, you know, no, I'm not saying like talking shit on anybody, but it's just like thing I've noticed is that when they're doing certain things, their views drop because viewers are only there to see one thing, and it's kind of sad because it just goes to show a lot of the viewers are not there for you. They're just there for, you know, some sort of entertainment. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I would like to have not I would like to be able to have some sort of freedom in what I create in the future if I ever make it. You know what I'm saying? So, holy shit, it's dark. Let me see if I can get some coal, get a campfire started. Ah, fuck. Okay, give me that. Um, so, uh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Watch this shit. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Anyway, so I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, yeah, my goal is just to be like, hey, so I'm not gonna lie, he's a legend in this shit. Like, you could just do whatever and just have niggas watch. That is so incredible. That's so awesome because then you can just experiment. You can do a lot of new shit with new people. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of I have a wide spectrum of people that I think is cool, that I admire, and I wouldn't want in the future if I was ever successful. I wouldn't want those viewer counts to drop because I interact with those people or I'm doing a stream with those people. You know, that's the worst fear because, you know what I'm saying? That's the last thing you would want. So at this point, my main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. My main goal is I don't know, just to honestly just be financially stable enough to just go and do this full time. That's literally my only. There's a creeper over there. That's my only wish, really. Because then it's just to the moon. Then I can really experiment, you know. Like I'm being held back by my surroundings. Not, you know, I appreciate it for my parents, whatever. But it's just kind of like I can't really do anything crazy. I can't act out. The times I can, you know, I try my best. But then it's just like, okay, he's just looking for me at least. It looks like I'm just looking for the clip, which I kind of am because I can't. I don't really get to act out normally. Like I don't get to you know, scream or have fun or act like this or act like that, and then that makes content very hard, you know. Go back up, bro. Oh my fucking, I knew that shit was gonna happen too, bro. I knew, bro. I heard him behind me. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I have my game turned very, very high right now, so that shit scared the hell out of me, bro. Hold on, let me lock in. Let me build a faux house so I can just be okay for the meantime. Oh my god, bro. Bro, I'm getting anxiety, bro. But I forgot what I was talking about. So yeah, I mean, I'm just trying. You know, might as well. You should always just try. You know, that's what I learned this summer. I learned that things don't wait for you. You know, it's not gonna be a perfect time where oh, this is the perfect time for me to become a streamer. This is the perfect time for me to do this or that. You just gotta do it, bro. And just try. Just be consistent, and hopefully it works. Honestly, and I hope mine works. I hope I become what I'm trying to be. You know, or I hope to be, which is someone people can watch and be happy from watching. You know, like me personally, I know it's gonna sound corny, but I never I don't want to be a streamer for money, even though it is nice. I'm not gonna lie to say it's not nice to have money and be able to do what you want. Obviously, it's good to have financial freedom, do whatever you want. You know, that's like that's amazing. But I think like once I'm able to live a peaceful life with no really worries money wise, then I don't need any more than I already have. You know? Because at that point, you're just kind of being greedy. You know? I don't need all the money. If I make it, and I have enough money to financially support myself steadily, and I don't need to like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I fucking saw you in the corner of my eye, bro. I shouldn't do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It gets to a point where you don't need all that money. I'm not gonna lie, I might just donate most of it to charity and just, you know, or just start my own charity, just make like found like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you need all that money? Like, I guess for your family in the future, generational wealth, but I don't know, bro. I see like, bro, we should be treating everyone as equals and everyone as family. So giving to charity, giving to others should be like giving to family, bro. Like to helping family out, you know? I'm gonna sleep right next to the fire with my right arm dangling, my left arm dangling in. Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, so I seem to have bolted myself sort of into a saw trap here. I didn't think this through. Okay, watch this. Oh, okay, nope, okay. So, yep. Fucking, oh my god, dude. Okay, and what I also learned is that, what should I do? I think I have enough wood. What the fuck? You have to treat... Oh, fuck, I'm on... Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm good. What I've also learned, which I'm still kind of trying to learn how to do, but I know of it now. Whoa, that's cool over there. Is... Oh, another portal over there. Oh, wait, they have... Holy, I gotta explore. I gotta make my best first before anything. What I also learned is that you gotta kind of act like people are here even if they aren't here. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, should I make my house out of stone? Maybe I should make my house out of stone. Maybe I should make a castle. Oh my god, I want to make a castle. You gotta treat everything like you can't just be like, you have to act like people are here even when they're not here. You know? That's just that's better for clips, and that's better just in case people do join and they see like they don't want to see someone just saying nothing and doing nothing. When they join Extreme, they want to see someone actively talking. That's gonna be the way they stay. That's worked for me in the past. I mean, I'm trying. It's hard for me, you know, because obviously, like after an hour, what am I to keep talking about? You know, how am I gonna keep it happening? But you just gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Keep at it, bro. Gotta keep at it, buddy. And you know, I don't think I'm gonna make. I'm probably gonna only get the funny moments. Oh my god, I'm probably gonna only get funny moments from this gameplay and post it as clips, and then just the real shit that I'm talking about, trying to like, not even real shit. I don't want it to seem like I'm giving advice because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just giving my take, and honestly, it's just like journaling for me, you know. So it's helping me. Y'all are helping me. Whoever watching this right now, y'all are helping me. I'm just trying to, you know, get my thoughts out. But weird shit, bro. Yeah, bro. This week has been especially hard for me to try to, you know, make content, man. It's just bad news after bad news, man. You know, when you keep getting bad news, like, you eventually think, like, bro, what's the point? You get home after, like, a long-ass day, a bunch of bullshit happened, you feel like, shit, you know, why the fuck would I sit here and act like a dumbass in front of a camera? And then I realized that you don't have to be a dumbass in front of a camera. I think what a lot of people forget is that when you do content and stuff, when you act a fool 24/7, you create a character, like almost like a caricature of yourself. So when it's time to get real, a lot of people don't believe you, or they don't like, they don't like it. They don't think that this is like the real you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just trying to be as real as I possibly can, so that it becomes easy for me in the future to do any sort of content, because then I can just be myself. You know, I don't have to play a character. You know, but yeah. And another thing I need, like desperately, I need some people to do content with. I feel like I strive a lot better, and I do, and I'm a lot funnier when I have people to talk with. If I'm alone, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when you're alone, bro, like what jokes can you make without feeling like a dumbass, you know? Like I feel like a dumbass. Oh my god, again, bro. Okay, I gotta go mining. I feel like a dumbass sitting in front of a camera saying like some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Let me move this shit, bro. So, and I have a lot of fun with my friends, and I think I make them laugh. I just gotta maybe convince them to pop out, make content with me, say fuck it, or in the opposite, find other friends who are streamers who I can make those jokes with, and we can all profit together and kind of like, you know, what the fuck, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of just saying shit. I'm not gonna lie. I need like a water bucket or some shit. Just mining into this clip phase. Where's the music at, man? I feel barren. I don't feel barren. That's a crazy thing to say, but I just feel like empty. This world's empty, man. I need some shit. There it is. I knew it was gonna be there. And I cover how long I've been streaming. Like, there's just something in the way. It's not intentional, but it does help with like not watching the clock so much. I feel like watching the clock and watching the viewership kind of psychs you out. But when you're a viewer, you have like you have no viewers. My bad. You have no viewers. It's good to watch your view count because then someone joins, you can give them special attention and make them want to stay more. And then that's one step closer to cultivating some sort of audience. Right now, my strategy is short streams, obviously in the window of time that I can stream without disturbing anyone in my house. Then taking funny clips that I can create from that short time I am streaming and using those short clips to like post on various social medias. Whoa. In order to like garner like views. Like I'm not looking for views, but I'm looking for attention. I need attention for my Twitch, which is the main thing like I'm gonna do. Like I try to streaming on TikTok and Twitch. First of all, streaming on TikTok's ass because TikTok is full of bots. Like not like actual bots, but like people bots. Like they're just fucking. They don't say shit or they say dumbass shit that makes no sense. It's just like annoying. So when you do it live, like either you get no one or you get the most annoying nigga you ever seen in your life, bro. And you know, so that's why I started on Twitch. Like I'd rather stream to nobody than having like a person join for 2 seconds and leave, a person join 2 seconds and leave, and I have over and over. Oh, what's up, Alpha? What's up, man? I'm doing good, man. Yo, shout out to you. I was literally just talking about viewer count, bro. I was literally just shouting like, hey, shout out to people like you, Alpha, for like coming to random zero viewer streamers and just saying hi, bro. I was just talking about how I only stream on Twitch compared to TikTok because, bro, the people on TikTok, bro, I don't know if it's intentional, but they're kind of like bots. They just say not like like actual robots, but like bots. Like they just say either they don't talk at all when they join your live and they just leave, or they say the most stupid shit you've ever seen in your life, bro. And then you just you can't just that's your only viewer. You can't curse them out, bro. That's why Twitch is like way better when you get that one viewer. You know what I'm saying? They're nice. They're normal. They just talk, bro. And you don't have to deal with like some stupid shit, bro. Thank you, Alpha. I appreciate you, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. If you want, take. I posted my funny clips on TikTok. That's where I get like. That's where I post all the funny clips, try to garner attention. But that's my best clips, at least. If you want to check them out, because right now we're not doing anything kind of funny. I'm just doing. This is what I'm doing, right? This is kind of like a therapy session for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of yapping to nobody, or well, you now, but before nobody. Just trying to like express my thoughts. And I was just talking about how, you know, my strategy for this, at least from what I've seen other people do, is short streams, get the clips, post them on various social medias that have short form content like TikTok, YouTube Shorts. Thank you, Alpha. Alpha. Bro, you're flattering me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself a good streamer. I'm just starting, bro. I'm still getting comfortable with the camera, but I'm getting better every day, and that's what counts, bro. That's what matters, man. Alpha. Alpha, before you go any further, be honest with me, man. Are you a salesperson? Are you trying to sell me overlays to my channel? Be honest with me. You don't have to leave. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hate on you or do anything. I'm be honest, like, cause I had the same person with the same script before, and they were real, and they talked to me afterwards, and they like I fuck with them, you know? Like, and I don't knock the grind. That's a good grind. It's a good idea, and I don't see anyone talking about it like negative about it. So no one's gonna like, you know, hate on your shit and then make people not want to click your shit or help you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, are you trying to like be honest with me, bro? What am I doing? I'm just getting random bullshit. I kinda got sidetracked. What's the plan here? Oh yeah, stone. I need stone. I got a lot of stone. I gotta cook this bitch. Hello? Are you still here? I'm gonna cook the stone so I can get smooth stone. It'll look better in my castle that I'm creating. But yeah, yeah. Hey, personally, I'm okay after overlays. For me personally, just for me, I like the natural, not the natural look, but you know what I'm saying, like the kind of because I need. I like the natural look, like just the face cam, no really overlays, maybe some plugging, some goals, just some basic shit. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm broke as shit, so I couldn't buy it if I wanted to. But I'll do work for anyone. Look, I'll be honest, bro. I can never hate on you. I can never hate on you. You know why? I can never hate on you is because you're not sending bots into my shit saying like, oh, buy this overlay, try to get promo. You're not showing up and then just leaving as soon as I say like, oh, are you selling some shit? You're just you're a real person who's just genuinely trying to do a sales pitch to like, you know what I'm saying, get some work. And that's the hey, and I can never hate on someone for trying to do honest work, bro. Cause what you're doing is honest work. You're basically a salesman. You're going from street to street saying, hey, I have these overlays. If you want, I can, give them to you. And I can't hate on that, bro. Cause how in what world would I hate on that, But you know what I'm saying. I forgot what I was gonna say. I appreciate you. Damn, my alerts don't work, but I can see it in my OBS. Thank you for following, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hey, keep doing your sales pitch. I don't see anything wrong with it. Me personally, I don't see anything wrong with it because you're being honest. And if you just like, if someone asks you, like, if someone like treats you as a bot, just say, hey, I'm a real person. I'm just genuinely trying to sell some stuff to you. Like, they're trying to do honest work. Like, I'm not a bot or anything. And I feel like their whole mindset will change. They'll see you as a real person because a lot of people just go into these chats and they send bots and they'll just say, hey, for best viewers, look at this. And that's annoying. For one, it's annoying because you think it's a real person and it turns out to be a bot. And that's the worst feeling ever. And two is because this VOD will always have, my bot at least, has the chat there always. So then that promo from that bot, it stays there for 24/7. It's the worst, bro. That's a terrible look. I remember I had a VR chat clip that was hilarious, but then I look in the corner, I see someone putting a bot sponsor in my chat, and I didn't even realize it until after I posted the clip. But it was too good to delete. I can't just delete it. That was like my best clip. So that just pisses me off, bro. But you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go, if you're moving, I understand if you want to leave and go to the next person to do do your job, but just keep doing you, bro. Keep trying, bro. I think you're doing you're selling something that people actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? Want to buy, like, oh, custom overlays. That seems like a good idea from a real person, like a real. I don't know if you're the artist or if you're just working for the artist, but you know what I'm saying? You know. And if I have money, I'll employ you. Yeah, you can ask me anything, bro. You're the only nigga in here, so it's kind of a one-on-one conversation right now. What am I doing right now? Hold on. Let me see if my stone is done cooking. There we go. This is a beautiful stone. I think I'm gonna leave a gap between, like this, cause I'm not trying to. Maybe I should make a moat around this bitch. If it's a real castle. Fuck, that's all the stone. Oh, this is gonna take a long ass time. I'm creating a castle. The floor plan is gonna be normal stone, but once we get to the walls, I'm gonna use a stone cutter to create some cool designs on the sides and stuff. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm good at the survival. I might just mine and just craft. I'm not gonna lie, Bill. Can you buy something to me? I'm assuming you're saying for me, but hey, I'm not gonna lie, gang. You know, I would love to, but I don't have any money. I'm the same, very less price. I have $3 in my account. I'm not gonna lie, and I can't give that to you, bro. You know, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're grinding. I can't hate on you, but I don't have any money. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's okay if you want to leave. You know, I don't feel like forced to stay here because you know you feel like, oh, he's gonna be upset if I leave. Oh, you can leave. It's okay. I was just, I was talking about some bullshit anyway. But I will say I am gonna post this whole VOD on YouTube and maybe some clips, and if anything funny happens in the future. So your chats will be there in the VOD or in the clips or something. So if anyone in the future wanted to want to get some overlays, they would see your stuff. So I guess that's kind of free promo on your, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that helps in some way. But other than that, I don't really have money to help you out. I need food. Oh, I have food. I need torches. I was gonna I had this stream planned, a Minecraft stream where I kind of just talk about real shit, kind of like a therapy session because I was having a bad day. You're welcome, bro. I got you, Alpha. Hey, you're one of my day ones, bro. I got you, bro. Don't worry, man. I don't see you as like, you know what I'm saying, like an annoying salesperson. I see you as one of my day ones, bro. Those are my first supporters, bro. I got you, man. But I had this stream planned, but I wasn't gonna do it because I was wanting to get some beautiful shaders so that some beautiful sunset will be like in the sky, and it'll be like, wow, this is like a amazing view. I'll talk about some real shit, but I couldn't get the shaders to work, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give up, because why am I like, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. I wasn't feeling good anyway, but then I'm like, bro, I have to, bro. When you feel like I'll just do it tomorrow. That's when it gets you, bro. You have to, like, you must, bro. Just for the sake of just like to do it, bro. You gotta do it just for fun. I'm not gonna lie. The main thing I learned is you gotta do this type of shit for fun, bro. You can't be, you know, doing it for the money. You can't be doing it for the money. You have to be doing it for fun, because in the beginning, you're gonna be streaming to nobody. No one's gonna watch you. No one's gonna interact with you like Alpha is doing right now to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky that Alpha just showed up, and I'm not gonna lie, he's here to sell some shit. He's not even here just to like, you know what I'm saying? No knock against you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm lucky to even have someone who just wants to sell some shit in my thing talking to me, you know? But you gotta understand, like, you need to do it for fun. You need to do it just to do it. You need to do it for maybe another reason. Maybe you want to just talk to something. Maybe you want to vent out your thoughts. Maybe you want to make clips just for your friends. So you make these clips, you stream these clips, and then you make them and you post them online, but you also send them to your friends, and they'll enjoy it too. You just gotta get some other reason other than the fame, and it'll make it a lot easier when the fame comes around, because you'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it'll make it easier when you don't get fame. It'll make it easier. Oh, fuck. It's gonna become. God damn it. It'll make it easier when you don't get fame. Make it easier when you have 0 viewers. Because you're not doing it for the viewers. You're not gonna give up because you have 0 viewers. You're doing it for fun. You're doing it because it's a hobby, it's a pastime. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, maybe in the future, if you get lucky enough, you'll blow up and then you'll be one of the top streamers, bro. But that's not my goal. I don't want to be a top streamer, I'm not gonna lie. I want to be. Hey, honestly, my dream would have be 5,000 to 10,000 viewers every day, so I get enough money to have a stable, you know what I'm saying, everything. Then maybe invest some shit in the future. Maybe like do some other branch out, get a company or whatever. So I have some more income. Then just stream, have fun, get on here, talk to a bunch of people at once. You know, that's the main goal. That's what I would want to do. Let me go with mine. Oh, I need a shovel. God, it's hot in my room right now. I'll be quiet. My little brother's tweaking out upstairs, and he might just come down here, and then I can't just say no, go away, because obviously if I say no, go away, he's not gonna want to go away, and then I gotta bring him in here, or just walk out and just distract him, and then it's gonna be a whole thing, bro. It's gonna, I'm about to probably end my stream. I'm trying to take as much time as I can before my dad gets home, because then I can't talk without him listening, and then I can't say any real shit, because then it's like, oh, he's listening. I can't talk about anything that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I have a lot of constraints. You know, people, my walls are thin. People need me a lot. You know, which is a blessing, of course, to have family. But sometimes it's just I wish I could just. I'm not a extrovert. I don't, want to go out and meet random people and do all this shit with friends and all that stuff. I want to be alone for the most part. You know, or online. Cause that's just me, bro. I have a social battery, like, and I work with my dad, so oh fuck, I'm with him like 8 hours of the day. So when I come home, I just want to be alone. And I'm with people all the time. So I just want to be alone. My social battery's dead. So, but if my dad sees me in here talking to friends online or just talking, maybe I'm just streaming, but he thinks I'm talking to friends online, he's going to get mad because he thinks that that's all I do. And I'm only happy when I'm on the computer. When in reality, I'm just sad when I'm. It's not the only thing that, bro, bro, it's a whole thing, man. Essentially, my dad gets mad at me when I'm feeling bad, or just like, oh, I'm just looking sad around him. When I'm just sad because I hate college, and it just kind of it ruins my day, So I feel like a lot of time, like, what is there to be happy about when I gotta go to college and then work? Like, what am I supposed to be like? You want to be jolly that I go, oh yes, let me go to work. Yes, let's go. Like, bro, let me go to college. Yes, I love doing essays and assignments and stressing about studying and having to deal with passive aggressive teachers who don't give a shit about me, and then I have to deal with students who I don't care about in the slightest because they don't care about me, and everyone here is miserable. Like, what? That's not an appealing thing to me. That's not gonna make me jump for joy, bro. Like, obviously. So when he says like, "Oh, just be like, why are you just sitting there being like sad and stuff, and like not talking, not smiling, blaming it on the computer, saying the computer is like ruining your brain because it's making you only happy when you're on the computer?" It's like, no, bro, it's everything on the outside. I'm happy when I'm on the computer because, first of all, I'm alone, and I like being alone. That's just a thing that people have. There's a reason why it's called introvert and extrovert. It's not a disease or something. It's just people who don't really like to be social like that, and that's fine, bro. You know. I'm not gonna sit here and hate myself because of it. It's a normal thing to have, a normal thing to do, you know? That's why it's a word, that's why it's a thing. That's why people say I'm an extrovert, I'm an introvert, you know? But my dad doesn't see it like that. And the thing is, he thinks I'm addicted to my computer because I use it to stream, I use it to watch videos or something when I get home, right? And I'm an extrovert, so I'm just in my room. So, but the problem is, if I can't just, in the like, I would just give it to him and just say, "Here, take my PC. I can be without this for months. I'll be fine." But I want to be consistent with the streaming stuff, so I give it to him. Then I can't stream. Then my whole shit plummets. And then what, bro? I'm getting some sort of momentum here. I can already feel it on TikTok. I'm not about to lose all that just to prove a point to my dad, bro. You know? So that's why it's getting frustrating. So at this point, I'm just kind of trying to use as much time as I have before either I flunk out of college, my dad tweaks out and takes my PC because he doesn't understand what I'm saying or what I'm trying to do, or I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to take advantage of as much time before something bad happens. Because at this point in my life, that's literally all everything is, bro. Just taking advantage of the time before something bad happens. Because somehow something always bad happens, bro. But I know that's not all life is, bro. Because when I was a kid, life was better, and that was because I had peace. And I had not less responsibilities, but less worry about my responsibilities. So if I able to stream, not only will I be able to be more alone, which is just like not alone, but like what I'm saying, like be more introverted, make money off being introverted, have fun online, which I already do offline, so I might as well just do it online. Being able to maybe get enough money to just pay off any debt I have, pay my dad, anything, you know? And he can't say anything to me because I'm making money, I'm happy, I'm fine, And I'll be living alone. And I think, I don't blame I'm not gonna say my dad's a bad person. I think the proximity of it makes it worse than it looks. Because if I'm in my room and he comes home and I'm in my room and he goes to sleep, because he's gone most of the day and doesn't see what I do, and he's gonna sit here and think that's all I do, you know? He's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom, I don't live with my mom, I live with my dad. Um, like the siblings are kind of, I'm the only one that lives with my dad. The rest of my siblings live with my mom, but just because I wanted my own room, and honestly, it was a good investment. Not investment, but it was a good idea because I needed the privacy and I could stream with peace. If I wasn't with my dad, then I would be literally my PC would be in the living room streaming, and then I would never stream if that was the case because anyone could walk in. You know what I'm saying? And this privacy allows me to be myself more and talk about real shit like I'm doing right now without someone being in the background making me feel bad or guilty about what I'm saying and trying to like argue with me. So that's one thing. And at this point, I'm just, yeah, I don't know, man. This college shit is the main issue that I hate. I would go to work every day, just 9 to 5, clock in, clock out, go on this stream, try to grind. That's what I would do, but unfortunately, I have to do this college shit because my dad thinks it's gonna be like the holy grail. That if I get a degree, it's gonna save me in the future. It'll come back and you know, if somehow his business fails that I work at, then and I don't have a college degree, then I'll have nothing for me and I'll fucking die. But if I have a college degree, then everything will be okay and it'll be the greatest thing ever. I don't think like that, man. I don't think that being miserable for 4 years of my life is gonna be worth the what if something happens in the future. That's a terrible reason to me, you know? Because every reason that someone says they would be in college is something that I wouldn't care about in the slightest. Let me go to this nether portal. Like, oh, making new friends. The college I go to, there's no fucking sort of doing that. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's not my scene trying to, try to fit in with kids that, I don't know. It's just not my scene, bro. And what, like, learning, like, ancient history and whatever, like, calculus, like, bro, what am I gonna use that for, man? Unless, I'm be honest, bro, unless you're going to a specific field, like you're trying to be a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer or, something like that, obviously you would need those skills in that situation. So you would need that math, you would need that whatever you need in that situation. But other than that, why am I learning this type of stuff? You know? And none of the classes I'm interested in. It's just a bad place. I hate it, bro. But it's the holy grail, bro. It's what's gonna save me. It's gonna save generations, bro. It's so important that I can't take a few years before I go on. I couldn't even take a, bro. I couldn't even take a leap year, bro. Or not leap year, but a fucking break year. What is it called? Fucking gap year. I couldn't even take a gap year because then my dad's like, "Oh, you're never gonna get started." That was the worst mistake ever, bro. I don't know why. My dad thinks I don't know, bro. I need to just so my I need to be more myself, man. I need to just choose things that I want, especially when it's something that serious, bro. Which is maybe something I need to take care of right now. Maybe something that, because I don't want to do college. And if I sit here just lying to myself that I do want to do it, eventually it's gonna come bite me in the ass. But I'm so unhappy that, bro. Last time I was in college, I was in like I'm gonna be honest. I flunked out my first attempt at college, which was when I first graduated when I was like 18 or something. Then the next, and then at that point it was so bad. I was doing so bad mentally, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Oh, give me that shit. Give me this flint and this hoe. Holy, holy hoe. Flint and steel. I need that. Compass. Keep this wooden shovel. Good chests. Then I'm gonna take the fucking chest too. Oh. Damn, I forgot what I was talking about. This shit. You see these blocks? This is what I want. These stone blocks at my castle, but yeah. So I forgot what I was talking about, but essentially the idea is cherry blossom. Fuck, I should build in the cherry blossoms. Fuck, I should genuinely build in cherry blossoms. That is so beautiful. Let me go check it out. Um, yeah. So at this point in time, all I'm trying to do is just hopefully blow up, man. I don't know how, but I mean, I kind of have an idea how I would, but I'm trying anything, bro. No, I'm not trying anything. I'm be honest. I'm trying to stick to core things, bro. If I was trying anything, I'd be on here screaming, jumping around, breaking stuff, getting my family mad at me, and then posting a clip of my family getting mad at me because I was too loud. That's like doing too much. That's not doing too much, but that's like, you have nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, you're just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not trying to just blow up. I'm trying to blow up by being me. I'm trying to blow up by people liking genuinely me, where I can just be myself and then people will want to stop by. People will want to listen just by being me. Because that's like an investment for the future. Everything I'm doing now, I'm trying to do it so that in the future it'll be easier too. Like, for example, if I'm just being myself and I blow up for being myself instead of just screaming, jumping around, doing some crazy shit, then in the future I won't have to just be doing that crazy shit. I can just be myself normally and people will watch regardless. And if that's the case, bro, then it'll be smooth sailing. I could just be myself. I can just not, you know what I'm saying? That's the main goal. But that's in the future. I gotta think about the now. And the thing about the now is I need to garner attention for my streams. I gotta make people think, this guy is genuinely entertaining, whether because I'm relatable, whether oh shit. Okay, hopefully this is not powder snow, because if it's powder snow, I'm falling straight through the bitch. Okay. Nah, this looks beautiful. Nah, I had to live here, bro. There's bees everywhere though, but it's okay. Bro, the fucking cherry trees, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? Nah, I had to live here. I gotta live like at the edge or something. Have a beautiful view with the pink cherry trees around me. Wake up to like a. That's not really a good view. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because my chunks aren't rendering, but yeah, that's essentially all I want. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Almost an hour. I might cap it at an hour because I'm trying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to upload the entire VOD to YouTube, or at least maybe like an edited VOD, and no one's gonna watch it if it's more than an hour. But I'm getting better at streaming hours. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being better at more comfortably streaming in general. Wow. Shit, I have to go home. But, you know, if I, hey, in 2 years, if I'm a good, if I'm popping, then I will be so happy. But, you know, the sooner the better, obviously, because, oh, no, no. Fuck, man, fuck. Fuck, man, this is a terrible time for that to happen. Shit, I don't even remember where I went. Oh, I went here. I went to the nether portal. I need to get my, that was a lot of good loot, bro. Maybe it's not a good idea to keep everything on me at all times. I don't know. I'm starting to understand that that maybe be a bad idea. Where's the nether portal? Okay, it's over there. Um, but yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing my shit. I'm coming back home and I'm sleeping, bro. I'm building the castle. And also maybe I don't know. In the future, if I have a community, I want them to have a name, bro. It's always been a thing where communities have a name on Twitch. It came back with, you know, obviously like DEO, YRG, Kai Mafia, NMS, all that type of shit. That's when it came back. But I remember I was in the GGX gang, bro. I was in the GGX gang, bro. Oh fuck! I remember Greek God X, man. That was my goat, man. That was the first ever streamer that I genuinely was such a fan of that I watched his shit every day whenever he was live. I would watch this shit when I was coming home from school. My mom picked me up. You know what I'm saying? He was my goat, bro. I'm saying was, but honestly, he kind of. Last time I saw him, he drifted into a bad place. Like, I mean, he probably. What the fuck is that? It's probably good for him because he like obviously he lost a lot of weight. He was doing better. He was eating good. He was in Greece with his family. He was just like he was isolated, but at the same time I felt like he was being like genuinely more happy. But he started spitting some rhetoric that was like genuinely concerning, like the whole Andrew Tate type of thing. And then after that, I was like I can't like morally support him anymore. Like especially when he started cutting ties with people and like talking shit and stuff. I think it was Miskiff. At this point, I don't blame him for cutting ties with Miskiff. I don't know. Not to talk shit on Miskiff, but holy shit, bro, I couldn't. But you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, fuck, I'm lost, man. Where's my cherry tree? Oh, right there. And then I died jumping down from the cherry trees into here. So it should be at a point where I'm. Fuck, 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 fuck. I'll be highly upset if I come here and there's nothing here. Did I jump from here? But yeah, then I stopped hearing about him. I stopped like keeping in tabs with him after that whole thing happened, because I was generally like so sad about the place he was going to and the things that he was saying. And honestly, probably even the people he was hanging out with. I don't know who he was hanging out with, but it's probably not good to give him that sort of ideas and ideals. You know, I think I lost all my shit. I'm not gonna lie. But I was part of the GTX gang, man. So maybe I'll come up with my own thing for my people. But I need some good shit, bro. Like originally, I was gonna name him Freight, but then I like kind of like Phantom when he has Fleet. But then I was like, what? In what correlation does Freight have to Foul Things, which is supposed to be Foul Things, but Foul Things I think was taken. I don't remember why I chose Foul Things, but yeah, I need to change that in the future too. Maybe change it to like Foul Things, just straight up Foul, or just like Foul if I get that much clout. But maybe like Foul Tings FT, like you're the member of the FT, but that's kind of like FTC. Fly to crew can stand up. Oh my god, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna let my shit's gone, bro. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I can't even sprint. Come on, bro. I'm going on this whole cherry blossom. I should never have came here. I lost my golden sword, my golden hoe. I lost everything. Bro, are you kidding me? Yeah. Maybe in the future. I'm hungry as shit. It's gonna make me lose more uh, uh, energy that I had earlier in the stream, but it's okay. You know, I don't have no money to buy shit, but it's okay, bro. I will pass hopefully when I get paid. Okay, now you want to kick in with the fucking music and I'm about to end. Thank you, Minecraft. Piece of fucking shit. Fucking shit. Ah. So I think it's easier to stream when you have people to interact with. That's why it's always like, I feel like, bro, like those like celebrities or whatever, when they like try to stream, they have like a million fucking people in the stream, day one, and they just have like a steady 1K. Even like because in terms of like maybe like, for example, like if like I know Punga and Dez from Kais and that shit, they were never streamers, but then they started doing streaming. They did like a whole trailer stuff, and after like the first couple streams, their view count dropped because I don't know. They just dropped. I don't know. It's just like some things drop. It's just okay, but what's like 1K maybe small for them considering the people they be around, but for me 1K is huge. Holy shit. Oh what? Okay, yeah, I'm done. I gotta escape to the ocean. I'm gonna die in the ocean. Fuck it, bro. Glow squids. I can't run. I can do nothing. Look at this nigga chasing me. Oh, is that a normal? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll continue on the castle another time, bro. Man, I'm off this. You know, I'm not feeling well. I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I'm not feeling well. I'm just hungry. But yeah. Shout out to Alpha for being here. I don't know if you're still here, Alpha. No, Alpha left, but it's okay. Shout out to Alpha for showing up. You know, genuinely talking to me. You know, he didn't have to do that. He could have just said his spiel and left, but he stayed like he's a real one. So shout out to him. I'm gonna see if I can edit this and then post it on YouTube afterwards. You know, but I'm gonna see y'all, bro. Thank you for Alpha for